Goodbye. Hello, everybody. Well, we're back again, and this time we're looking at April 27th through May the 3rd. Okay. Now, once again, we're flying low on Skype, but bear with us because it looks like probably the message will get through. I just am flying blind. I have no idea what's going on, and I can't see anything either. Hello. All right. So let's start with a few little cards here. One more shuffle and we're good to go. All right. So hopefully everybody's taking good care of themselves. We're getting ready for maybe some changes. Huh? All right, here we go. Mother keys. Okay, I'm wearing my cupcake t-shirt today. I used to have a boyfriend, and he always called me his little crumb cake. So I think about that when I wear this shirt, right? And for those of you that don't know, that's a term of endearment from New York, all right? So, but it was kind of an interesting combination. So I don't know how many California women have dated New York men, but it's kind of like one forward pushing and one pulling back. So it's an interesting dynamic. You know, your New York attitude is crushing in on my LA back. All right. So here we go. All right. If we're taking a good look at the Monday issues, it looks to me like there's some things here. This is interesting to me for a couple of reasons. This is my kind of dead end card. It means, okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, that's about as far as I want to go with that. And this is telling me that it's just about used up. Okay, so it's appropriate to have our, to me, it's not like a negative thing, this card, even though it looks like it, but it's about, okay, we came to almost a crossroads, so pick it. You're going to go right or you're going to go left. Just make a decision so that we can leave one thing behind and fully embrace something else. So it's going to be an interesting week to find out what it is, because this card is about a world perspective. So it's not just about what's in front of our toes, but it's on a larger scale, right? So just know that we're mere players in this stage, on this stage, all right? So the issue is coming up, and it should present itself this week, all right? Then the midweek, we've got it's time to make choices, all right? Because this, my dears, is the Two of Crystals. Sometimes the card that means to shut up and let me think. Okay, so there's going to be some ideas that need to have choices made. This card is telling me that it's a timely decision as well. It's like this pregnant female is giving birth, and that's time to make the choice, okay? For me, and this is not always for everybody who reads, but when I see a 7 on a card, I always know that it has spiritual repercussions. So it's not just about making a choice, but it's making a choice that has an effect on us, okay? A spiritual or a creative effect on us. And this is the card, can be the card of the lovers, truly lovers, but it's also a card is about partnerships and about working together with other people. So maybe it's making a decision. Maybe you get involved in an activity or a cause that you're going to start making a difference for, and it's timely. You think it's the beginning of it, but it's like all the pieces are falling into place, and you're going to be one of the players, okay? So these are good. They're not always easy, but they are good. And then when we look at the weekend cards, ta-da, what I'm getting, believe it or not, are 3 major arcana cards. We'll talk about each one in a sec. But this is telling me, minors, you have some choice in it. 2 cards are telling me, of course, you get to pick. But when we get to the major arcana, it means you're being guided and led and pushed in a direction. So it's time that you pay attention. This is talking about business. So maybe there's going to be some shift in the way businesses are being done. And it's going to bring it to the front by this weekend, right? So even behind the scenes, maybe there's a decision being made. This card too is about decisions. What happens this week, I think, is going to have repercussions in November, maybe December. Okay, so what happens this week develops fully by the end of the year. So let's pay attention to this. This is also about finding balance, but tempering our decisions. Okay, so nothing will be wild and made out of character, but is going to be considering all the options while you make a careful decision about things. Okay, and then this card right here is when things start to happen, they're going to happen quickly. So we have to be ready to act on those things that we are perceiving at this time. This is also the Chariot card, which means it's a victory card. All right. So be ready to act on things. And this is telling me that you'll be guided and led through that and for positive outcome. All right. Now, in terms of just real quickly, these are all zodiac signs as well. So if you are the signs I'm going to mention, prepare yourself to be called to active duty, all right? And what we have is Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, okay? Capricorns are the ones that will sit back and they'll ruminate. They think about everything. They're going to think of every possible venue before they make a choice. But it looks to me like they have advisors around them that are saying, now's the time to act. The other one is saying, not just yet. We have one more consideration that we need to bring into the fold before you make a decision. And then comes the decision maker, all right? It's like, I'll take the facts and I'll be the one who takes responsibility. So this is a pretty interesting setup for the end of the week. And if we even look at what's happening nationally, this could be, I'm in California and this sounds like Newsom, okay? In some respects, it's like he's going to be the decision maker. So there could be an important decision that's coming up at the end of the week. Okay. Now, I don't usually do anything political, but it just looks like that. These are important decisions, and someone is taking responsibility for making a decision. Okay? All right. And since they're major arcana ones, I would say that these are going to be carefully considered, and they're also going to be considered with the best possible outcome. Okay, so, and those of us that just want to know, like, what does that card really mean? If you're in a love relationship, it could be a renewal. If you're not in one, by midweek, you need to watch out because there could be somebody who wants to come in and they have been waiting for you. Okay? This card is telling me it's like they're pregnant with anticipation. Okay? How awesome. And then they find you. Ta-da! Beautiful. And it looks like they're ready to make a decision to be in a relationship. So that's double lucky. All right? Okay, I think that's all I have for you. But y'all take good care of yourselves and remember, we're all in it together and we'll all get out of it together as well. All right, love and kisses.